The Northern Territory government's plan to lock up drunks in rehabilitation facilities for 3 months has been widely criticised, including by the Territory's Police Association. The Country Liberal Party's government wants to put 800 drunks a year into mandatory rehabilitation to try to reduce violence and antisocial behaviour. It's dumped a plan to put drunks into prison farms. Instead, it's going to use existing rehabilitation facilities run by non-government organisations and a building funded by the Commonwealth earmarked for recuperating Darwin Hospital patients. Jane Barden reports from Darwin.
Darwin homeless man Dennis Luffman is one of the targets of the Northern Territory government's new alcohol policy.
Police abuse us, long grass people, for everything. We're not allowed to drink anywhere.
After putting himself into voluntary rehabilitation, he's supporting the plan to put other drinkers into mandatory rehab.
Like, see them, they're sick people. They need help.
The Territory government had planned to put drunks into prison farms. It's decided to use existing facilities, including accommodation built by the Commonwealth for recuperating patients at Royal Darwin Hospital.
It's an unprecedented program we're about to embark on, the first of its kind in Australia.
Drunks picked up by the police 3 times in 2 months will be forced into rehabilitation for up to 3 months in the Darwin facility. Others will go into rehabilitation in 5 existing regional centres, mostly being run by non-government organisations. By July there will be 140 beds, 200 by next year.
A policy funded for 140 people is going to tackle the problem of what were some 2,500 drunks right across the Territory. The whole thing is flawed.
The government expects its plan to force people to stay here at the Medi Hotel for 12 weeks of mandatory rehabilitation will be controversial, but it's confident its new laws will withstand any legal challenge.
These people haven't committed an offence. They haven't done anything that's illegal.
The government expects its rehabilitation success rate to be just 20%. Justice and health groups want the supply of alcohol cut.
Here in Alice Springs, they're talking 20 extra beds, maybe 40. That's just not going to cut it.
And I would urge the government to step back from their political view and accept the fact that supply is an issue.
Rehabilitation workers are frustrated seeing clients come back again and again.
What we're seeing effectively is the government putting a lot of very expensive eggs in one very expensive basket rather than addressing the need for a long-term evidence-based strategic plan for alcohol in the Territory.
Since scrapping the banned drinker register, the government's refused to limit takeaway alcohol sales, but it's wavering.
There's possibly some work to be done in Darwin if the Darwin community are open to that.
The government has ruled out the introduction of a floor price on cheap alcohol. Jane Barden, Lateline.